Hi, my name's Mary Jan Kelly, and I'm a Senior Client Manager in National Corporate Accounts in New York. Here I am with my family at the World Financial Center in New York City. When they ask me what I do for a living, I say, well, one of the many things that I do is help attorneys find information quickly on a system called Westlaw. When they say, well, why don't they just use Google? I say, well, they can use Google, and they oftentimes start in Google, but what they'll find is their terms might appear in a junior high school student's term paper. And what they really need to do is focus in on very targeted cases, statutes, regulations, and secondary sources that interpret the law for them. And Westlaw helps them do that. One of the things our attorney editors have been doing for over 100 years is indexing the cases as they come in. So, for example, this Bristol-Myers Squibb case is talking about Excedrin and Tylenol. Our attorney editors are reading that and they're saying, you know what? This is really talking about a manufacturer and false advertising with an over-the-counter analgesic or aspirin or painkiller. And so they summarize that case in the synopsis, and then they break down each point of law in that decision in a headnote, and they give it an indexed key number to help lawyers find that information quickly in the books. And now we can do that on Westlaw as well. But up until we came out with Westlaw Next, we asked the attorneys to pick one out of 34,000 databases to do that. But now we've released a new product called Westlaw Next that enables us to run a search, and in this case I'm running the issue of an electric company's failure to exercise reasonable care regarding down transmissions of power lines, and I'm searching across all state and federal. And I'm searching really across Westlaw to pull up very relevant hits in cases, statutes, regulations, and I can even drill down in cases, and I can focus and filter to a particular state on a particular issue. So here I can open this up and I can see what states have and how many states have held on a particular issue and pinpoint to those states. Really what West is doing behind the scenes is not only leveraging that key number system that I described in the attorney editors summarizing the decisions, they're also using KeyCite, which is our system of updating cases, statutes, regulations, and secondary sources to give the most relevant and recent information first. And it's also leveraging our many secondary sources and looking in those indexes to make sure that we haven't missed something. Finally, it's looking at customer usage patterns. So if, for example, we look at this blanket case and we pull it up and read it, but we go, it's not really on point. And then we come down to this decision, this Lewis case, and we go, oh, this is right on point. I think I'm going to email this to myself. Now what we've done is we're giving this decision very significant, relevant. I've emailed it to myself, or let me save this to my folder, and I can save this decision to a particular folder, and I can come back to it. And if we do that, we say, oh, she decided to save it, or she decided to look at KeyCite for this decision. Then we can say, oh, this is a very significant case, and that helps us make our searches better and pull up the most relevant decisions first. So with Westlaw Next, we're leveraging many different tools that West has built over 100 years to pull up very relevant information in a federated search very quickly and easily. Thank you very much.